Okay. It quoted a Gemara, the Maharal, on page Chav Zion, second column, towards the bottom, about 8 lines up. Quoted the Gemara in Dorin, the Gemara says that a person who's careful not to mention Shem Hashem, he will benefit ultimately from the rays of the sun. But a person not, he will not benefit from the rays of the sun at the end of time. So he wants to explain, he quoted a pasuk, it says by the Shemesh, it says, the pasuk, he said the primary luminary of all luminaries of Tzva Shemayim is the sun. And the world functions only because there's a sun. And the pasuk says in Tehillim, "In Mizrach Shemesh Advo Muhul Shem Hashem." So he explained, it means that from the moment the sun sets, rises till it sets, it continuously sings the praises of Hashem. That's the sun. And he explained what would be if the sun would cease singing for a moment. Although it's the primary luminary, it would be an indication the sun doesn't appreciate what its function is. So who will be a beneficiary of the sun, who continuously sings the praise of Hashem unceasingly? The one who similarly who's careful not to say the Shem Hashem Levatola, not to say the Shem Hashem in vain, but the one who does say the name of Hashem in vain, that means he's totally detached. He doesn't sing Hashem's praises. Therefore, he will not be a beneficiary of the sun who has that level of recognition. That's how we explained it. So now we're holding over here. Ulefichoch, ein roy shetizrach Hashem shrak lireim lahakir shmo kachomer b'medrash al ki Hashem ish ksuvim gimel osius mishol shel HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Chozem ni ki Hashem ish mekales shmo tomid l'kach Shem Hashem Oleo. I'm not sure what he means. He quotes the Rebbe Lezer, that the Shemesh has 3 letters of the Shmo Shel HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Okay. Chozeh ki Hashemesh mekales shmo tomid. The Shemesh continuously extols Hashem. Kach Shem Hashem Oleo. Gam min hatam asher marnu ki Hashemesh hu melech betzua elyonim. To the primary luminary. Kach Shem Hashem Oleo shlo yir nire kil chashom en kan melech malchei amlochim. Kach Shem Hashem Oleo. Not sure what the Gimhi says. The reason why the 3 letters of Hashem's name is associated with the Shemesh, the sun, is such a primary luminary, the world doesn't exist. People started to worship. They worship the sun, believing the sun is independent. It's a deity. So therefore the Shem Hashem is associated with the sun to indicate it may be the Melech of the Tzva Shemayim, it may be the primary luminary, but there is someone above that who dictates its function, who wills its function, which is Hashem. That's the meaning. I'm not sure what he means, the 3 letters of Hashem. Kach hayorei laski shmo levatola, one who's fearful to mention the name of Hashem in vain. Roy shetizach olav Hashem eshal misheinu yorei laski shmo levatola. But a person who's not concerned and he mentions the name of Hashem in vain, and shach lo Hashemesh sholeh Shem Hashem. Okay? No, not swearing. Not only swearing. Even say it. People say the name of Hashem in vain. Many people say the Hashem in vain. It's not even simple as in another language. You know, Mishmur has a whole lengthy thing. It's saying people say Hashem's name, G-D, to say it, or in whatever the language. Maybe it's Motzim Shoel Levatola by saying it.
What about Hashem?
Hashem means the name. No, but in the language, in whatever language, that G-God is the name. That's how you say his name in another language. The name is a reference. It's alluding to the name. Why does one not? Because you revere it to such a degree, therefore you will not say it in vain. Similar to the sun who sings the praises of Hashem unceasingly, because it recognizes who Hashem is. That its function is only the effect of God willing it should exist, which is the ultimate Yiras Shamayim. The Malach The Malach. We're talking about the Malach. Of course, the Malach. Perkos Apasin, Marses and Ervin, Omer Rav Yirmiyah, Miyom Shechor Beis Hamikdash, Da'il Olam Shishtamish B'Shtei Osius. It's sufficient for the world to use two-letter name of Hashem. Shenemar. We'll see. Shenemar Kol Neshama Taluk Ko. Rasulullah Ki Olam Hazeh Einu Kedai Kasher Chor Beis Hamikdash L'Shem B'Miluo. One second, I want to see something. Yep. Okay. The world is not worthy that after the Yismush is destroyed, the name should be in its full spelling. The world was fully functioning. We had the base Mikdash that was considered the world was fully functioning. Till afterwards it wasn't functioning. How do we understand it? How do we understand it? It's interesting, the Chofetz Chaim in his introduction to the Chofetz Chaim, the laws of Shmir Salosha, and also he mentions it in his introduction to Hilchot Shabbos, but mainly he brings from Reb Chaim Vital that we find that there's a correlation between the Ramach Mitzvah Aseh, right, and the Ramach and the 240 components which comprise the Neshama, parts to the Neshama. Okay, so he said, well, at least when we had Vaisheni, although there were things that were lacking, but all the mitzvahs were in effect. Every mitzvah of the Taryag, the mitzvahs Aseh mitzvah, they were in effect. So the correlation, actually, the Neshama was sustained by the mitzvahs. But today that we have no Beis Hamikdash, so many mitzvahs are not in effect. Of course, you're not able. Therefore, there's a certain spiritual deficiency in the neshama. It's like the neshama is malnourished because we're not able to do many mitzvahs. Mitzvahs aseh. So it could be that's what it means. When the Beis Hamikdash existed, and we were that means we were in Eretz Yisrael, and all the laws of avodah applied, everything fully applied. So then that's Yud Kei Vav Kei. That's the Shemim law. That's it's a full functioning. Once the Yismush was destroyed, then we don't function fully. Spiritually, we don't function fully. Our neshamas are actually a malfunctioning. Because what has to sustain many aspects of the neshama are not being addressed. Because we don't have the mitzvahs any longer. Therefore it's Yud Kei, what? Good. But that's it's part of it. It's part of it. I mean, but you don't have a Hosa Karbonos. We'd have many things. There's a question of... Okay, it's still not on the same level. It's Ki'ilu. Even says, Gohoma Parshas Chatos, Ki'ilu Hikruf Chatos. It's as if he brought the Chatos, so Ki'ilu. It's not literally that. Right? The Gemara says that Rabbi Shmuel, when he actually read by candlelight, he manipulated the wick. He wrote in his personal diary, Shimadu Migdosh, when the Migdosh will bring a Chatos Shmeina. He'll bring a fat sin offering. So they ask, but the Gemara says, Kolam Parshas Chatos, Kilukrim Chatos. But if you say that Parsha is sufficient, what do you have to record to make sure that when Beis Hamikdash will be built, he'll bring a Chatos, a fat Chatos? So what the answer is, it's Ki'ilu Hikriv Chatos. It has a semblance of that. Is it literally that? The answer is no. So therefore he had to record that when it will be built, he'll bring a Chatos Shmeina for that reason.
Rabbi, how do we understand? If there would never have been a Chedei Egel, how would we have had these 613 mitzvahs if we were never going to have the Beis Hamikdash?
No, we'd have the Beis Hamikdash. We'd have Beis Hamikdash. Of course we'd have it.
With the Chedei Egel?
No. Without the Chedei Egel.
If there was no Chedei Egel, there would have been no Beis Hamikdash.
Why, there would have been a Beis Hamikdash.
There would have been a
Should have been a Beis Hamikdash.
I thought the Beis Hamikdash was built because of the Chedei Egel.
No. There wouldn't have been a luchos shneus. We wouldn't have a second set of tablets if there wouldn't have been an egel. Moshe wouldn't have broken the luchos.